Hello and welcome to the only show on the internet where our egos are more bent out of shape. We will do anything to protect those. That being said, welcome to episode 1 of Mental Gymnastics. We're here with Rob and Mason.
You want to stop moving your leg?
And myself, Haw.
Okay.
What do we want to talk about today? We don't have quite a selection of things to talk about.
Well, let's talk about how you're gonna, you're doing that apprenticeship. Can you tell us more about that?
I fucking hate this question.
Why?
Every time I'm at the dinner table and your grandparents come over, they keep fucking asking you about it. I'd rather just fuck off with it.
What are you talking about?
Well, questions asked all the time.
That's too bad.
I hate that question.
We're trying to find the truth here.
How about you fuck off?
Who do you think you are, Ray Liotta? Why are you talking like that? Moron. So how's quitting the weed?
Tough. It's really tough.
But weed's not addictive, is it?
Oh, I mean, if you make it to a point where it gets to that point, sure.
No,
Which
but
is
the common
Anything's
argument,
addictive.
argument is weed's
Anything
not
is
addictive.
addictive.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But I think some things more than others, but obviously,
Yeah,
it's,
well, like
it's
weed.
tough.
Like weed, yeah.
I was in sweats today. So I
Okay.
woke up in cold sweats.
You know how you worked at BCI for a whole summer, spent it
Mhm.
all on weed?
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
I
no,
bought a car with it.
yes you did. Yes you did.
You want to see my statements? Are you the fucking IRS now? You're looking into what I'm buying now?
Now we know you're lying. You do this every single time you lie. You're like, yeah, you want to see this? I approve here. Fucking moron. Retard.
I feel like this is just a Discord call. This is the dumbest.
No, it doesn't feel like a Discord
I
call
mean,
at
it's just a
all.
roast of me instantly. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Well, what? I don't know what else to fucking say. What's that right there? You gonna quit that as well? Probably not, because you're a moron. Hey, Robbie, how about you get off Pokemon Go right now?
No?
Yeah.
Playing on his fucking phone.
Sending paragraphs every fucking second. This Gakume.
He's got something on his mind. He ass rapes the mic with the
Incoherent
keypad.
piece of shit.
Okay.
This is like a schoolyard discussion. Where is this going?
All right. Well, also in the news.
Jamarcus Russell is a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Yeah, I can make a really good argument though.
Can you make an argument that Rodgers will do better this year than he did last year? That all of last year was a complete ruse.
I don't know. He's not getting any less of an old dick. He's still on fucking asshole. Doesn't want to listen to anyone, even though he's the best player on the team.
He still had a part in Matt LaFleur.
What?
Matt LaFleur. He had a complete part in picking him. He was not anywhere in.
Rodgers did.
Yeah,
Green
that's a
Bay
problem.
sides.
The first thing Matt LaFleur says that Rodgers is not expecting, Rodgers is out. He's doing his dancing around, throwing the ball out of bounds every second, getting that stupid stat. Moron.
Are you sure he was
So
going
do you
for a
think-
stat, or if
Yes, he was going for that stat.
You sure he just wasn't throwing just to get McCarthy fired?
No.
Why not?
Well, he could have been doing that.
There's clear evidence.
Oh, really?
If you go back to the Cardinals game, you could tell damn well he's not playing
Yeah.
the way he should be.
Yeah, him saying, it just surprises everyone. Shut up! You're a retard.
But you have to think, if Rodgers selected this guy, then he must think he knows what he's talking
Yeah, but
about.
really,
To a point.
he must.
All we can do is wait. That's all we can do.
Well, no shit. We're not on the team. We can't just say, "Oh, we gotta focus what's going on ahead." No, we're retards. We
Why
can
are
just
why are the
make all the
Patriots
stupid predictions.
We're here
want.
making armchair
Why are the
predictions
Patriots
for a
good?
reason.
Why are the Patriots good?
why does Belichick and Brady have a good relationship?
Well, Belichick has he has a really good coaching philosophy. That's part of it, but it only works if you got a guy who's willing to if your best player on a team, Tom Brady, is willing to accept.
Well, what made the Packers great back in?
Okay,
2011?
just don't let me finish.
No.
Okay, so no, Tom Brady, he listens. He's the best player on the team, and he listens to the coach and takes shit from them. That sets an example for absolutely everyone around him,
It's true.
and that's the main reason.
Influential player like that.
Yeah, why were the Packers good in 2011? Well, Rodgers is he's the best talent ever.
There was something
Yeah.
in 2011 though that made them that good. They went 15-1. So obviously there was something there that was working.
I mean, they just won a Super Bowl the year before.
Right. So what was working then?
The confidence of
Many
winning
things.
a Super Bowl last season.
They had a lot of depth and talent, if I remember.
Even going up to 2015, 2016,
Yeah, they always do. They always got
16
good
was a good
receivers.
run.
they were still using the same repetitive plays, but still being able to come out on top.
Yeah, they were like the Seahawks defense, the Legion of Boom. They know that you know exactly what they're gonna do, but they don't care because it works.
So how do you get that back in Green Bay?
Well, Rodgers is not changing, and I think he's probably the best option. I think I don't know, just get more talented receivers that he's satisfied with, and yeah, that's about it. I don't know much.
There's a lot of problems.
Like what?
Defense.
Oh wow,
You're never gonna solve that in
offense.
Green Bay.
Oh yeah. The only
What?
time we did was in 2010. I think we had
Yeah,
a really good
2010.
defensive season that year.
There's
Yeah.
clearly a lack of leadership.
From the
Dude.
defensive point. Well, I
No,
mean,
there's a lack of leadership in Green Bay.
Well,
yeah.
no shit, that we don't have an owner.
The front office.
There's
So
no
you're
owner.
never gonna get that.
That's true.
Green Bay will always have a shitty defense.
No, remember how they're
no, I don't. I wouldn't say shitty defense. They'll have a subpar defense. They cause every season their defense.
Above 20.
they were good this year compared to
Yeah.
to how bad the offense played. They had a good year.
Mhm.
You know,
It's not like we were blown. I mean, the only time we were blown out by fucking Detroit. Wasn't
Yeah.
it Detroit? That was bad.
wait, which one? The first
One of
time?
the I think it was one of the last games of the season. We
Oh
just got
well, yeah, that's
owned.
because
Everyone gave
Aaron
up.
Rodgers just got
Gave
out of
up.
that game.
Yeah.
You can't get injured in the last
But-
game.
But the
Retards.
one before, didn't we play New York? And
No,
he
we
had
haven't
a.
played New York. We're playing New York this year.
No, I thought we played the
New York
Jets.
Jets.
We played the
Oh,
Jets
yeah, he had
before
a-
the
That was a good game.
before
Yeah.
the fucking man, I'm so goddamn old. Fucking
Speak-
There was a
Lions.
lack of
Speak,
defense
speak,
in that
speak.
game too. That was all offense.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Rodgers came into that
almost 80
game
points
with
scored in that game.
Sam
If not
Darnold's a force.
To be reckoned with.
No, he's not bad. He's pretty good.
his first year.
No, but yeah,
I still see a lot of potential in Josh Allen
No.
on the Bills. If he gets if the Bills can actually piece together a fucking team for once, since that one run in '90 and the ruse in the '90s where they lost 4 straight Super Bowls, they'll be a team
Damn
to be
shame.
reckoned with.
Hey, the only teams. I thought the AFC East was such a shitty division. How come the only teams in NFL history who went to 3 consecutive Super Bowls were all from the AFC East? I mean, can you
Because
explain
it's
that
a
one?
ruse.
Oh yeah, okay.
Was it Patriots? No, not Patriots.
Yes,
Oh,
they just
okay.
did it. 51, 52, 53.
Yeah. Patriots. Who else?
The Dolphins, they had I think it's like 71, 72, 73, and I think 72 was their undefeated
Dynasty.
season, but it doesn't count because it was only 14 games, not 16 games like now. So, 2011 Packers. It's also the strength and conditioning, right? All these guys getting injured for no fucking reason. What, didn't Nick Collins die? He cracked his neck
Sam
and he was
Shields?
out. Yeah, same with him. Half the defense just died.
I feel like Green Bay is one of the most injury-prone teams in the entire
and
NFL
injuries-
for no reason.
Injuries don't come out of just one hit that often.
Yeah.
It's not one thing. It's just
It's the build-up.
it's the buildup. That's
The injury is the breaking point of past injuries.
exactly. There you go. It's that's why when games go on, injuries are much more likely in the fourth quarter, and that's why overtime does not want to be extended so much.
Fucking imagine overtime being hit by cars in the middle of a game and then having to go play more OT.
Yeah, there you go. It's
So those
not
double OT games are always fucked.
when,
There is
when
no-
does that happen?
Yeah, there's.
There's never been a double.
You're having delusions
I
of
think I'm
grandeur.
having basketball delusions.
Okay.
For fuck's sake.
How the fuck does it work?
The
in
only time
basketball?
there's double OT
I
is
don't
in a playoff game.
Wasn't it in
That's-
college? There's double OT in college.
That's
right?
college.
Yeah, I'm thinking of college. I don't know. I'm having.
Do they
delusions,
actually
guys.
play till there's a winner in college?
They should change OT to that in the NFL.
Mm,
Never ending OT. Someone's got to win the game. I don't see anything. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah, I
What?
guess because
What's the point in having a tie? It just ruins shit.
You said definitive winner.
no,
Yeah,
the
someone's
Someone's got to come out on
the
top.
argument is-
Nobody's happy with a tie.
well,
Nah.
who asked for them to be happy? Yeah, no. like the argument is like, as games go on, injuries are more likely, but it's like how many teams actually play in a game where there's like overtime?
Very rare.
Yeah. Like there's only going to be
What's the likelihood of someone actually getting injured in overtime?
well, it's still higher than any other point
It's
in the
higher
game.
than it, yeah.
That's what
'Cause
matters.
That, like
It's-
OT is like the breaking point.
People die in OT. Like Brett Favre's arm. Throwing away 2 NFC championship
He
games.
could have played till he was 45.
Yeah.
Well, the most impressive Brett Favre I've ever seen was with the Vikings in 09.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking impressive.
I think that was his best pass rating year. And he
Who
had
kicked
like
him out?
very low
Or who kicked him out of the
interceptions.
playoffs that year?
The Saints in
Oh,
New
yeah.
Orleans because in
That's
overtime, just like
Was it
in
a field goal that won it?
no, it was overtime,
Oh, that's right.
and Favre they got the ball first. Favre threw an interception, just like the 2007 NFC Championship game against that fucking retarded Giants team that for no reason was able to do that shit. The whole
The whole ruse.
yeah, they beat the 13-3 Cowboys, the 13-3 Brett Favre Packers, and then the 16-0 Patriots. For what reason? Absolutely no reason. It's a ruse.
Stop fucking with the tape measure.
Can you hear
I mean, you see him?
No, you can hear it.
Really?
Thing, yeah. Same with if you hit this.
Yeah, my legs hit that a couple of times.
You want to start this over or keep going?
Well, I mean, no.
No,
We're
you
just gonna
just-
keep
We're
going.
gonna edit out I don't like
Okay.
the first part for shit.
I
Stop
think-
fucking with that.
I think it is so much easier for us to yell at each other
On
when we're
Discord.
not looking at each other.
You guys should just pretend it's like a Discord call. Like,
Well,
We're
it's
on
not
Snapchat.
gonna be a Discord
Bird
call.
box.
It's no matter
Shut
no
up.
matter what you say, I know that it's not
No.
the same. I don't know.
you just gotta like trick yourself into thinking it is.
Yeah, you just gotta
Yeah, but
forget that there's
I
a fucking microphone looking
I
like
cannot
it's
do
got
that.
the cock
I-
you're about to suck in front of your face.
I am not good at deceiving myself.
Is that why you're 400 pounds?
I'm 155, but thank you very much.
Times 3.
What would that number be?
Carry the 5.
It's obvious it's obvious you don't go to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to explain that?
There's actually quite a bit of math involved. Sorry about that. The
Okay.
apprenticeship. They say in like you
What
have to, like,
apprenticeship? Tell us where.
the IBEW,
No.
International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers.
Brotherhood.
What are
Yeah.
you saying? You're making up shit on the spot again.
What are you talking about? IBEW is a legitimate unionized.
He said he's not working with his mom anymore.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, but
gave that up.
you never were working with your mom though.
You are right.
You
as
were
do.
avoiding that question so much. You avoided the shit out of it. Where do you work, Jack?
Because you guys were getting pissed. I said that doesn't matter. In a condescending voice, and you took the bait, didn't you? You took the bait like a fucking muskie in the water, didn't you?
Oh my god. You have delusions often, don't you? Like who are you trying to fool? You weren't trying to rustle anyone's jimmies. You were taking the bait and you were just lying.
Alright.
What do you mean? Robbie, get
Well.
off your phone.
No?
Fat Italian prick.
All right.
Alright.
Moving on. Next topic on the board.
You should be like the topic master. Like
No.
controls the conversation.
Let's talk about Russians.
More control.
Let's
A
talk.
couple Russians in
okay.
the locker room yesterday.
Yeah.
They were rambling about some shit. I couldn't even tell what the fuck they were talking
Okay.
Well, no
thanks.
one can.
Thanks.
The only thing you can depict is like fucking when they swear. You hear blitz, suka.
Sasha.
Yo, they're pissed now. I'll probably stay away from this person.
What is that country doing? Let's be real. Russia.
We don't know. I feel like we don't get any like media ideas from.
Yeah, all we get is like them, in school, just dancing on desks, or they're always in a place where there's no leaves on the trees, just using barrel bombs and shit for no reason.
I can't read it.
Chris, just say it. Just say it.
Rising up in the world, citizen.
Oh shit.
Is that a threat?
No, it was the base in your tower. They have like the board and jacks in it.
Oh yeah, the vice president or something. Yeah.
All right, tell that story you're talking about.
Let's start with the Russian guy.
Yeah.
So after school every day, Danny and I would walk out to the car and I'd drive him home because he lived a couple blocks away. It's no big deal, especially in the wintertime. No one wants to fucking walk home. But anyways, so we have to go through the middle school, and by the time we get out from high school, all the middle school dicks are out and they're running around. You almost hit like 3 of them, and sleep like a baby at night. That beside, there's this one Russian
Do we need
kid.
more light in here? Oh, no.
What?
Well, there's this one kid who'd always be standing on the corner. He looked like this.
Talking to the mic.
He just
What are you doing? Why are you standing up?
Because this is how he stood.
Okay.
Front and
Wait,
center.
are you
You know
talking
those-
about at the middle school?
Yeah, he's
I
standing
saw
in the corner.
him.
Yeah, you see this
I
kid.
know who
Everyone
you're
knows this
talking
kid.
about.
He's the Russian gnome.
He wouldn't
No.
stand on the sidewalk. He would stand.
He's standing
in
on the
snow.
street, sort of, or on like the city's
And,
proper
like,
little
in
grass.
the
there.
winter, he would just stand in the snow.
Yeah.
He wouldn't stand on the snow.
You think he was
Trying to
tough?
prove.
Every day it was just a ruse of when we'd see the Russian gnome. Funny.
You think that guy was pretty tough, standing in the snow?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard he served tours.
Mm.
Sure, actually eat these.
Yeah.
Those are shit.
Why are you touching garbage?
Yeah.
It's not really.
You're a
garbage.
disgusting hog.
One man's garbage is another man's own garbage.
Okay, Ray.
Well, if you live by that philosophy, say it makes sense. It all adds up now.
Well, let's talk about philosophy.
Talk about philosophy. That's what we've been doing the whole fucking time.
Not exactly. Oh, we
Alright,
real
we're talking
philo-
about-
talk about
It's
real
opinion.
philosophy.
We're talking about philosophy, like talking about what, like the act of philosophizing or whatever you fucking want to say.
What's the point in it?
What's the point? What's the point in doing anything? Why are you talking right
The
now?
only thing you have to do
Out of
is
my
breathe
enjoyment.
in and out. Remember that from Franz?
No.
No.
Oh.
You're.
Someone said
Were you even in that class? I feel like you never showed up.
I was there every day.
No.
Which class?
Anatomy.
Never there. Franz got pissed at you because you were never
Oh yeah.
there.
Talk about the
Is that why you weren't in a science class last year?
I consider psychology a science class.
Brain science, sure, but it's what, half a semester?
It's still science. You take psychology, prick. It's not easy.
Mason.
What?
Talk about the test in anatomy. You guys cheated.
Oh, we didn't do any of that
Every
shit.
single one.
Yeah. What do you mean we didn't do
The
any
fuck,
of that
this
shit?
guy's having delusions.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Franz knew damn well you guys were cheating.
He didn't.
He
Like
completely
fuck,
did.
he did. I actually no.
Really?
I take that back. I take that back.
Oh, he caught me cheating.
Really?
Yeah, I had a piece of paper with all the answers on it.
He winked at you for the exam and said, "I've
You know,
got
I'm
a
talking.
feeling.
I'm talking.
Yeah.
I'm
I've
talking.
got a feeling
him
you'll
talk.
pass." I'm talking.
You weren't in that class, Robbie, so you wouldn't know anything. You got
Oh.
you got a D in psychology, so you can shut the fuck up, you retard.
And here he is telling me I didn't go to this fucking class all day.
What difference does it make? Pass the
Prick.
class.
Well, I'm not telling you to talk. I'm the only one
telling
who should
the
be
story.
talking right now. You don't know anything about the story because you were never in that class. You never cheated because you were never there for a test. It's simple as that. Okay.
The only reason you guys passed fucking anatomy is because you guys knew the answers to every fucking
No,
test.
that's
Oh,
not the
no.
only reason.
That's complete bullshit.
There's a textbook that tells you everything you need to know.
Dumbass.
And he gives you a study guide
That's
to know.
every fucking textbook for every class.
Well,
What
if you
the
have a
fuck are
brain, you know, I didn't get a textbook.
So
in every
basically you're
class.
saying
never
I
a math
failed-
That's your
textbook.
fault.
I never
You're,
a math textbook.
you're saying I failed classes
You didn't have one either.
that I'm not cheating in.
Never one either.
That's what you're saying.
Not exactly.
Yeah,
that's kind of what
yeah.
you just said. The only way you passed that class was by fucking cheating.
You're like, oh, every
Okay,
class has
maybe
textbook.
not pass, but the only reason you did good.
That makes no sense because
No.
Really?
that's changing your
What makes
standpoint
me
from
think you would've put
exceeding
effort-
and passing.
It's senior year. What makes me think you'll put effort into that class?
The fact that I want to get the actual fuck out of there.
You know what?
No one wants to be
That
there.
doesn't mean damn shit.
You know what? If you actually just wanted to get out of there, you probably would have gotten like a D minus. I think he's got you in
Well,
this one. Like you did. What did you get in government?
I don't know.
You had like a
D minus. You were
D
on
plus?
the verge of fucking failing that shit.
For the week going into exams, and I ended up with a D plus. It's not bad.
No,
No, you
no.
No?
You said you had like a 56 at
This
some
happens
point.
all the time. They just fucking tell me no.
Well, 'cause we're right,
I tell
you
the
lie.
truth. I tell the truth, and they say no. So and then they
You
say
said you
I
had a
lie.
59
Oh,
going
fuck.
into the exam. You needed to take it to pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a bad grade. I couldn't tell you exactly what. I don't fucking
That's
remember
not
what I'm
anything
trying to
about
say.
that
I
class at this
vividly
point.
remember you saying you had a 59.
All right, then I had a 59 going into it, and I clearly am here today with a fucking diploma.
You're changing your
So-
fucking story, you retard.
I still passed it with a D+.
No, you didn't get a D+. How did a 59 go to like a 67?
Binder project did pretty good on that.
What did-
Exam, and then I redid a test.
After?
No, before exams. Okay, so I retook the test before exam. You fucking sons
You just
of
said
bitches.
going into the exam you had a 59. Now you didn't. You had more than a 59 going into the exam. What's the story, Jack?
I had a low grade going into the exam. It's
Yeah,
not
what
hard
grade?
to follow.
What
I
grade?
don't know. I don't fucking
You
sweat my
clearly know.
grades. I don't give a fuck.
You did it. Why are you
You
explaining
think
That's
I
not
that?
open
what
my
we're trying to say.
backpack when I get home? Come on.
We're trying to say you did not increase your grade by 10%. Based
I mean,
off the
I
exam.
increased it to a good amount. I don't know if I could say that it was exactly D+. It was in that range. So it
No.
was not. Clearly, it wasn't an
No.
F. And I'm fucking here today. Let's change the subject. This is stupid as shit.
No.
No one wants
we're
to hear
We're
this
getting
shit.
to the bottom of this
calling
ruse.
you out on your shit.
All right, tell me this. When did you retake the test? Answer the fucking question. When did you retake the test?
Oh no.
Oh, you're just taking a knee, letting the clock run out?
Yep.
It's not gonna work.
When did I take the test? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
What am I
No!
supposed to tell you? I don't know. Are you? Oh wait. Are you at when you ask when did you take the test? Are you asking did I take it before or after exams?
I'm asking
'Cause
you
I can tell
when
you-
you took the fucking test.
Before exams, so it could still go in the grade book and have a significant impact on my grade.
But you said before going into the exam.
Going
you had a
into the
59.
exam week. Up until the exam, you said you can retake one exam, which was fine. That brought me up. I sweat my ass off for that one. And then I did good on my binder project after I took the test when I did it with my final. So my final grade and that retake of the test helped me fucking pass the class.
Go up 10%.
I don't know about 10%. I would think so. I don't know. I really don't fucking know. What am I
it
doing
does-
sitting
some-
here talking about something that happened a fucking year ago? so
Something
you can
doesn't
get a
add
kick out
up.
of it?
Something doesn't add up. As
See, this
usual.
leads me to believe that. What else are you bullshitting us about? What do we know is true about you?
I don't know.
Can we trust you?
Did you
this-
live in Monroe?
Yeah.
Did you go to Whitefish Bay senior year?
You want to know if I lived in Monroe? You want to see my fucking ID?
There's no way you went to school in Monroe.
Look at the address.
Bullshit.
Smock Valley. Wow. Yeah, we believe that. Smock Valley. Smock Valley.
Fucking see it from here.
That's some funny.
I don't need to fucking grab it. I can see
No,
it.
hasn't this guy?
Fucking take it.
You just said you couldn't.
It's a fucking
I
ID.
see it from here.
What do you need to put on your prescription reading glasses and take a gander at it?
Sorry, my fucking eyesight's. Smock Valley.
All right, let's talk about.
Yeah.
Let's talk
No,
about-
no, we haven't come to the truth yet. Smock Valley. See, I'm pretty sure you've said smock as in the smoke.
I don't think you've ever
times
mentioned
before.
Smock Valley.
Why did I agree to do this with you two fucking
You
retards?
basically went,
You never said
pointed on a
Smock
map. Oh, this is funny. Smock Valley. It's Smoke Valley. You're pointing at it, and yeah.
where I live.
You really don't need to give your real location on your ID.
What are you talking about?
I'm serious.
Fuck? What are you saying? You don't need to have your address on your identification. Is that what you just said?
People have put fake addresses on their
Sure.
IDs.
Which
But when
is
the
what
policeman
you did,
looks you up, they're gonna see, this ID is completely bullshit.
He moved.
Then in 10 days, you have to get a new ID.
You didn't. It's the Smock Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Idiots. Retard,
Yeah,
retard.
I'm going in March when
Caught
it expires.
red-handed.
I know.
Caught
Yeah,
red-handed.
I'm going in March when it expires.
Caught red-handed.
You're damn right.
You're trying to wiggle out of this one, aren't you? It's not gonna happen. Let me tell you this. We got you good.
Yeah,
You're
my,
in the corner
my
right
ID's
now.
a day out or so, but you know.
You're
I
just
mean, this
running-
brings me back to the subway issue. You never worked there, and you were on your high horse
Yeah,
trying to act like you fucking worked at
let's
Subway.
get a new topic in here. This
No,
is just
For over
fucking stupid.
it was a few months.
I'll get up and leave right now. This is
No,
fucking
you
stupid.
You're just avoiding the question.
Yeah, because this is not what I fucking signed up for.
What did you sign up for? You know exactly
Not
what we're gonna
this.
talk about. What do you think was gonna happen?
A general
no.
discussion between everyone.
We're getting
Not
we're getting
you
away from the points.
predicting lies like a fucking Eisenstein.
All right, we're getting off track here. You're a liar.
All right.
What was that Subway thing? You didn't work at
He tried to say he worked at Subway in the summer, like his sophomore year. Sophomore year, summer.
Freshman year.
No.
I wasn't here sophomore year.
Oh yeah, no.
It's
Freshman year, summer. He tried to claim he worked at Subway. He's 15 at the time. Nobody had a job. He's saying.
I
"Yeah,
take
got
that back.
No, I don't
I had
even
a- I had a
believe you worked
caddying
at
job.
Taco Bell.
Really?
it." Yeah.
I don't believe you on
Alright.
that.
You didn't work at Taco Bell either.
Right.
You
But
just heard about the
I had
movie.
a.
I have very good
at
reason. You knew some
14
people at Monroe, and you said, "Here, let me go take a video behind the counter."
That makes no sense. I'll literally show you a paycheck from
What the
them
fuck
right
do you
now.
mean? It doesn't make no sense.
I'm gonna go to Rosati's and make the old resumes. I'm gonna find your
Okay.
resume.
How many quote jobs have you had since freshman year?
You had the warehouse shop too, right?
Yeah.
But
I think BCI was bullshit too.
Yeah, it definitely was.
That was your dad's.
My dad has a what's it called? Oh fuck, home inspector company.
You just made that up on the
Just
spot.
made that fucked up on the spot, yeah. Well,
Look it up. Sunset Vista.
We
Home
have no
Inspections.
reason to believe you.
You couldn't even name the company your mom worked at. Or you
I just
co-worked
did.
at.
No, you didn't.
I did that one day. I told you how to spell it too.
No.
Took
Let's
you
not
5
say
minutes
it
to
on
say
here.
it.
Because I was playing Red.
Because you were
Red
looking
Dead.
it up.
No. Backed into a corner again.
You're just
And here
throwing
we are.
bullshit at us. Completely irrelevant.
Pictures aren't going to prove a damn thing.
You know,
Prick.
Haw, you're like a fish. You always take the fucking bait. Every single goddamn time.
What about the lawn mowing shit?
Yeah, you can't fucking mow a lawn. He worked for me a day.
Let me
One
go back.
day.
Let me go back to this.
No.
This is what happened. I'll tell you exactly because now it's
This
my
should be
turn to
good.
talk and now it's not your fat ass time to talk.
Right,
Basically, we go.
folks?
We listen.
No,
up.
no,
Shut
no,
the
no,
fuck
no,
up.
no,
I'm
no.
talking.
All right. What you're about to hear is just completely bullshit. Don't believe any of it. Okay,
Whatever.
go.
We get to the job, and it's this guy's backyard and front yard. There's two parts to it that we divvy it up because it's two people when we're mowing the backyard. Robbie
the
takes
backyard
one
is-
side. Robbie takes one side that is a clear prairie. You can dance in it and fuck in it all you want. You can fuck off in that side of the lawn all you want. And then there's my side. My side has a fucking play structure, a shed, and other obstacles
There was
such
no
as
shed.
rock.
There was no shed.
This is spitting bullshit out of his fucking teeth.
He had no
There might
fucking
as well
shed in his yard.
There might as well be an asshole on your
He's
lips
been
right
there
now.
several times before.
You went there once.
Maybe there wasn't a
100%
shit.
reliability
There
on
were
your memory- on
obstacles
your
nonetheless.
memory?
There were obstacles nonetheless. You have to
Okay.
admit, on my half of the lawn, there were obstacles nonetheless.
Are you saying
can't
that
say
I've
that,
never
'cause you had
operated
fucking
under
headphones
obstacles?
in playing
Are you
computer
saying-
music, mowing the lawn like nothing's happening on that side of the lawn when I'm fucking struggling. It's a fucking hard time.
Are you saying I've never ever had to deal with an obstacle when I'm mowing ever?
Well, no, I'm saying like the time that I came out, I
There was
haven't mowed
there
the
was
lawn
a spot
in a
where
year.
there was no obstacles. Straight line.
From my half. Okay, so there's your half here, and then there's like another cut half. This half was fucked. That half was fine.
No, it
the part
wasn't. I
farther
had
back was
obstacles
fine.
on my side too. Maybe not as much as
Okay.
yours because you had a giant fucking play structure.
Well, I said yeah. I'll help mow.
I've cut the whole lawn by myself before. Didn't have a problem.
Okay. Do you want a cookie?
That's not the point.
What the
kind
fuck?
of-
That is not the point.
What
the
kind
fuck
of
do you
play
want?
structure was
No,
it?
the point is,
Like a jungle
you
gym?
should have no excuse.
Was it like grounded?
You have
Yeah.
no
Wooden.
excuse.
No, it's floating.
A-frames on each
There's
side.
no excuse as to why you missed your lines. Completely fucking uncut
Did I
lines.
not just say that
have
there's
I cut at that house
obstacles
before?
blocking the course of the lawn?
Robbie.
Like, are you not hearing things correctly?
There was
Is there
open
shit in your
area,
ears?
open area where there was completely uncut lines.
Yeah, for a half of that half. You understand
What?
what I'm saying? On my half,
You're just spewing
half
shit out
of
of your
it,
mouth right now.
there
you
was
don't know
a
what the fuck
jungle
you're
gym.
saying.
Because a jungle gym can't take up a whole half of a lawn, Robbie. Let's
It
be
wasn't
It can
near the-
if it's a
It was
smaller
beyond
lawn.
the jungle gym.
It was not beyond the jungle
It
gym.
was
that
completely
the problem.
beyond
The
the
jungle
jungle
gym was the problem. That's all you saw. And
No,
you said, "Oh,
sir.
What would make
No,
Haas
sir.
so mad? Saying he couldn't mow a lawn that day."
All right.
Oh, you were mowing it like it was 121 waggle. Idiot.
Talk about how Robbie doesn't pay his employees.
We're
didn't
gonna take
pay
a break
him.
here
I didn't pay.
We're
Hall
gonna take a
because
break
one-
here for
here's-
our
here's-
sponsors. Today's sponsor is Mow Better Lawns.
no,
if you're in the
no,
North Shore
you're
area
trying
and
to
your lawn looks like
trying
shit
to
and you want it
escape
to
it
be
again.
better,
You're trying
call
to
Mow
escape.
Better Lawns LLC, hosted by Robert here.
I gave you $10 because $10 is all you deserve. You were there for less than an hour and you fucked up. And you know
as
what?
long as I got my money,
that
I
was
don't
the
give a
second
shit.
last time I cut his lawn. He calls me. I go over his house one last time. I'm not thinking it's the last time. He's out there on his big fucking riding mower, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? He goes, "Hey, I got a riding mower. Looks like I'm not gonna need you anymore." I go, "John, Jesus Christ." Must have been this jackass who fucked up.
You believe that, Hot? This
Well,
guy.
Given that it was the second...
Is it a coincidence?
Listen.
Is it a coincidence?
Is it a coincidence that the
was my
second
last-
time... The
that was my
second to
second
last time?
Yeah. Completely fine before.
I
Great
feel
price.
like this is opposite. Because if it's the second to
This
last...
guy had
the
more
sec-
money.
if
This guy
I
had
was
more
the-
fucking money than he knew what to do with.
Okay, if I was there for the second to last
He's a
time-
lazy
so
prick.
he bought that. So he bought that to mow his own lawn. What the hell's wrong with that?
Because you were so terrible that he might as well.
He
use
just
But
his
like,
money.
if
he
I
likes
was
having
there,
his
you
lawn
keep
look nice. 'cause
interrupting
he
me on
had
the fifth
competition
time
next
I'm
door.
trying to say
He had
this.
some fucking vet who literally spent every fucking day outside tending to his lawn, and I think he wanted the competition. I made it look nice. Then I have you fucking come in
Well,
there.
that's your fault for
you
hiring
fucking
me.
kick it
Well,
up.
that's your fault for hiring me,
This is
Robbie.
competition, like 1950s, keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah, I mean, dicks
Like,
like competing with their neighbors. I don't know. He literally told me, he's like, "Yeah, no, I want to have.
Okay, so
I'll
you-
eventually want my lawn looking like the guys next door," and I'm like,
Well, there you go. That's his fucking motive. Fuck you blaming me for?
You
"Because
know,
you fucked up."
you know,
You think the neighbors
Paul,
can see it?
Robbie had faith in you. He had faith that you could mow a fucking lawn.
Yeah.
He thought
well, not
high-
all faith
highly.
gets restored.
He
You
had.
don't need a fucking brain to mow a lawn.
What?
You don't need a fucking brain to mow the lawn.
Right,
My
that's why I
8-year-old
mowed the lawn.
cousin could mow the lawn better than you could.
All right. A fetus could mow a lawn better than you.
That's
The
not
fuck's your
true.
point?
That's not fucking true.
Really?
Spewing shit out of your mouth. You're evading it.
Oh, wait, holy shit!
You're
He's,
evading the inevitable.
he thinks he's getting us away from the Monroe ruse. You didn't go to school in Monroe. Even if you went there, you didn't go to school there. You were making shit up about stupid Mexican kids or something. Like, oh, what are you talking about?
What are you talking
The ruse that he thinks he knew the people who died in that car crash.
Yeah, that's
That's
bullshit.
He
kind
was
of...
my science partner.
Can't
You
really
can't
say
verify
that. That's kind of disrespectful to say.
No.
Three kids died
no.
in that accident. Here
You
you are
had no
rambling
idea
about
who
it.
they were.
Yeah, I do. Joseph Weiss, Anya Teasdale, and I forget the other kid's name.
Well,
I
it's
didn't
really
know
hard to
him.
look that up.
You think I look these things up before coming? Something is so insignificant to me.
Well, obviously you care enough to, you want us to think.
I mean,
that you're
obviously you
better.
remember their names because it was a big deal at the school. It was a big deal.
Exactly. So, what's your point?
My
What-
point
what
is
are
you
you
didn't
getting
know.
at?
What are we supposed to believe that comes out of your mouth?
Nothing. I don't know. Whatever you fucking want. You're your own being.
So what's your point?
I don't know. What are you trying to get me to say here? Let's just change the topic here.
How can I cook a chicken?
Talk about your cooking, right? Why'd you think that looked good?
It's a lot better than what most people are eating for dinner in America.
I won't disagree with that.
Okay, so what's your point?
All right,
No,
There's-
You know you
argument
can
you
do
can
better.
we're
People
gonna
have Speedway turkey for dinner, and you're shitting on my fucking chicken, rice, and avocado.
because you were bragging about. All right, we're gonna
I'm
put
not
up.
bragging about it. I just fucking
Why
put a
did you send
picture
it in
there.
our
We're gonna put
Snapchat?
up. We're gonna put up a picture of it, so
I just put a
you can
picture
judge it for yourself.
of a plate of food I thought looked good. Obviously, it wasn't good. But what the fuck do I care?
He sends it in the chat. No one else really does it. He's like,
There was a
they
clear
can
intention
smash
of
me.
you-
does. Cole does. A lot of people do.
I've
Yeah.
never seen Cole
Yeah,
send
I
anything
don't know what you're
Cole
saying.
put a pizza in the oven 3 weeks ago.
It's a fucking pizza.
With tater tots
It's a
on
pizza. He didn't want to be
Looked
proud
fucking
of it.
good.
He's
A
like,
$2 pizza can look good.
it. What are you trying to say here?
I'm looking at your rice here.
The rice was pretty shitty. I didn't
Some
eat all.
Uncle
I didn't eat all.
Ben's 1 minute
No.
rice.
It was.
Some charred ass chicken. You cooked the fuck out of that chicken.
It was-
I said that looks dry as fuck. Your avocado looks fucking mushy as shit.
He put the fork and knife like he wanted to display.
That's how I. No, that's
That
how
looks
I.
like a fucking paper
listen,
plate. What the
Listen,
hell?
when you
I'm
put the
surprised
fork
you
and
didn't have,
knife,
like,
you can put your hand under the plate and stick your thumb on it so the utensils don't go everywhere. But you
Bought
wouldn't
one
know
of those
that.
plastic bibs.
Yeah. I look like Mozart when I eat my fucking food.
You had a clear intention of thinking that looked good.
Well, I ate it except for some of the rice, but
And clearly you have low standards.
you actually ate that. You ate that chicken.
you realize spam in a can is still a thing, and people eat that, and you're shitting on me for eating
Dude,
chicken.
you're trying to evade
bit
it
of rice.
again.
You're from a
and some
high class
avocado.
neighborhood, and you're eating that.
Yeah, because I don't have high standards.
Why not?
Just because where I live doesn't affect what the fuck I eat. I can
Yes.
eat whatever the fuck
Oh,
I
it
want.
completely does.
I can eat spam out of a can for all the fuck I want. In the end of the day, I have complete control of what I put in my body. That's just how it is. Unless I'm tired, unless I'm fucking hog tied in the basement.
You think Gordon Ramsay's eating
Do
that
I
kind of-
expect to have the same food taste as Gordon Ramsay? No.
That's not my point.
Then what is your point? No one
It's
here
because
knows
of,
what your
it's
point
because
is
of
ever.
his class, his wealth. He eats a lot better.
But
so
he
with
wasn't
someone
wealthy
your
all
wealth,
of his life.
with someone with your wealth.
He wasn't wealthy all of his life. What are you trying to say?
What? All right, this is a relevant shithole. What are you going on? You were wealthy. What?
What did you say?
All right, it's not working, Hog. You're not going to evade it. Just gonna have to own up for it. Okay.
Just target Hall the entire time.
Our problem. The point is. The point is,
You fucked up.
you sent a picture of food you thought looked good because you thought we would think,
I thought.
Wow.
I thought, yeah, it looked good.
Jack, you're a really
I never
good cook.
wanted. No,
Oh,
I mean anyone
I'm
could put.
I'm gonna mess
touch
that
a
up.
button on an oven and put food in there. All I'm saying is, I don't know. I just put it in there. Now I know
I
not
thought
to.
sending some nasty ass packaged Purdue chicken, 1 minute Uncle Ben's rice,
Kirkland chicken.
and some mushy ass avocado.
The rice was
that's
pretty.
clearly.
I'm not gonna lie. The rice was
Clearly
pretty shit.
overripe.
You keep talking over me, Robert. The rice was pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, let's be real. It doesn't matter really if we.
Then what does matter? It was on the plate, right?
Can we get back to the conversation, please? Why did you send a picture of it?
I don't know. Thought it looked good.
What was your intention? There's clearly an intention sending it to a group of people.
Yeah, looks
Yeah,
good.
what was the intention?
So-
It's
okay.
food.
Why?
So yeah.
Have you seen me?
Oh no.
I was just eating combos right now, and I didn't send a picture of it.
You could have.
I didn't,
'Kay.
but you
That would have
did.
been a dick move if you did.
That was one of the first times I've ever sent a plate of my food.
Doesn't matter first, like what? You kill someone? No, it's the first time I killed someone. It's no big deal.
But we're talking about a plate of food that didn't look bad compared to what other people are eating.
It looks
People
shit.
eat fucking dirt cakes in Haiti, and you're shitting on me for a plate of fucking chicken and rice. You go fuck yourself, Mason. Fuck you. That just ended it.
Do you see us?
New conversation.
Do you see us shitting on people in Haiti? I just find it sad. You're living where you live.
For fuck's
Where you
sake.
live, the amount of money you have, and that's all
Why
you
you-
could come up with. That's all you could come up with. That is sad.
What?
Shitty chicken, overripe avocado. The worst rice I've ever
The
seen.
funny thing is he's serious right now.
No, the funny thing is, it's on like a plastic plate.
No, that's a glass plate. I guarantee you that's a glass plate.
It's fucking paper.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
One of the Dixie cups you get.
One of those Dixie bathroom cups.
Birthday parties. Pump it up. Bounce house.
All right. Let's talk about the fight between you and Mason.
Yes.
Well, your first
You gotta realize that
first move
was
was an uppercut like the Irish prick in the Notre Dame
I was 6 beers
in the
in,
Notre
boys.
Dame logo.
No.
I was 6
Yeah.
beers in here.
Your first move was an uppercut.
I was clearly under the influence.
We can't prove that.
It's one of the dumber things you've said.
I was there with him.
So was he. He was
we-
under the
we
influence.
probably-
Mason fought him.
Mason
Yeah.
wasn't as fucked as I was.
No.
No.
No, I had like 4 or 5 beers. You can't tell me that you had more.
Well,
we
you know
counted.
why? You know why it got off to a rough start so fast? And I'm not saying I would have won in this instance. I'm just saying it got bad because of
You're
the first
stupid.
retarded move I did. I did some spin shit you would have seen straight off of Cartoon Network.
Yeah, you thought
and
you were
that
like-
fucked me. That made you get like 5 or 6 hits on me.
Yeah, but then you were saying, "Oh, yeah, you're ghetto willing at me all these cheap shots."
I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, you said
No,
I said it was.
you
I
were livid. You said that was like the
wasn't
old.
mad. I wasn't
Yes!
mad. I
You
were
fucked
pretty-
up.
You were
pretty
so
fucking
worked
mad.
You
up.
weren't there, Robbie. You fat slimy shit.
He saw the
Fuck out
video.
of my face.
We were yelling about it on Discord.
Well, yeah, because I just got hit in the face a couple times.
You tried to assure you can street fighting moves.
You ruined some, like, Some 360 backhand
I
shit.
know,
Like, who
I'm
do you
not,
think
like-
you are? Who do you think you are?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, my dad was about that. Yeah, I know these moves. What?
Well, that was boxing. judo is a different
Oh,
story.
your dad did judo?
Yeah.
Okay. Then where do you come up with that backhand shit? Thought it looked cool or something?
I don't know.
You don't know? Then why do you do
That
it?
was not judo.
Well, at first I didn't want.
Clearly sloppy
Well, the first thing I was thinking was, which is completely wrong, was that I didn't want to take a hit to the face first, so I could think clearly throughout.
Well,
the
that
rest.
clearly did not work at all.
Right. So, yeah, didn't work out.
Okay, so now you're acting like yeah, it was my fault. Yeah, I didn't do it well. At the time, you should have listened to yourself. You should have really listened to yourself.
Pause it.
No, we're not pausing this.
No, we're not
Sit down.
pausing it. This is gonna keep going. You're taking the bait. You don't have to take it.
Sit down. We're not done.
Anything, nothing else happens.
Yes, it will.
What the fuck?
So you prefer this over nothing? That's
Yeah.
what we're getting at.
But it's been like how long has it been?
All right, I want to see you stop talking and see how it works.
40 minutes.
What? I haven't really said anything much.
That's not true.
You haven't said much that's like actually the truth. I mean, of course you've just been lying, but I guess that counts as saying
an opinion.
stuff. No,
It's an
you've
opinion.
been lying.
It's an opinion.
Robbie, what the fuck are you doing with your mouth?
Fucking puffer fish sticking shit.
I'm gonna take some of these home with me, all right?
So Robbie, where's my $50? You didn't lose 10 pounds.
I had some implications.
Wait, you had a bet?
Doc said I couldn't fucking work out because I had a fucking marble-sized boil right inside
Well,
my
you-
belly button. I don't know why. I don't know why there.
You had a bet going on?
Yeah,
Over
it
what?
would have worked out.
Over what?
I was on a roll. And then I got fucked up
What
for
was
a
the
month.
bet? You had to lose
I'd
10
be
pounds?
under 200 by winter break. Then I got sick because I came here.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yes.
One time I had a scratchy throat here, and that was because that one time we worked that
All right,
one
all right,
lawn
all right.
with
The time I got sick here, all right? Listen up. Fuck you, you're listening, all right? The time I got sick here was when everyone was fucking sick.
I wasn't sick.
Okay. I went to Ross's room, all right?
Okay.
This is when the Brewers were in the, what was it? NLCS? Yeah. I think it was Game 5. Either Game 5 or Game 4.
It's the Dodgers.
Yeah. Everyone's got the stick. Cole's got the stick. Ross has the stick.
Well, that's your fault for going into a room with people with an illness.
No, they said I wouldn't get it. They
Well,
said
then you're
I'd be
dumb enough to
completely
believe that?
fine. Yeah.
I don't know. You sound like Ha right now, Robbie.
You really kind of do. Sounds like a poor life choice.
And I get back and I get the fucking stick next day.
You definitely got that from Concordia.
Why is that?
Well, first of all,
What evidence do you have to prove that?
well, you don't have any evidence either.
I have
Right
reasonable-
now,
I
it's
have
just what
reasonable
makes
cause.
sense. No.
Cause and effect. So what proof do you have?
You don't have any proof either. Right
People
now,
were
it's
sick
just
here.
now it's just what makes sense.
People were sick here.
Let's talk about James Cameron. What about
Okay, I'll bite.
what do you like about James Cameron?
Well, James
One of the
Cameron.
What do you see
one of
in
the greatest
Avatar?
directors to ever live.
Debatable. He's up there
How
for
is that
sure.
debatable?
He makes great movies.
He's made some of the best movies ever to exist.
That's what I just said. He makes great movies, but I think he's a prick.
Well, yeah, he's a prick. I don't know.
He reserves that right. You said it yourself that people like LeBron James, Michael Jordan reserve the right to be a dick because of their fame.
No, they don't.
To an extent, though.
Well,
Well, this is his argument. It's not mine per
That
se.
I don't think
vaguely
it,
remember.
I don't think it applies in sports when you're trying to actually get something done, but I don't know. I think James Cameron's got an excuse. But no, James Cameron, he's
6 divorces.
he's a
Is that an
very
excuse?
yeah, he's a very driven man. Yeah, he's obviously got an ego. That's high
Well,
up there.
yeah. And I mean, honestly, I'll say this. I feel like anyone who's made
have no reason to
quality
hate him.
movies, I mean,
You have no reason to criticize
I'm
him.
talking, but if you've made
doesn't
as
matter.
many
You have no
good
reason to
movies as
criticize
James,
him.
you keep talking over me, Robbie. It sounds like you're a fucking
'Cause you're
mentally
lying.
retarded person that when you hear.
You're
my
avoiding
headphones
it
on.
again.
But when you make as many movies as James Cameron has at his level, you can be a dick. You can
Yeah.
be a dick. I mean,
Stanley Kubrick was a real chotch.
Stanley Cooper.
Kubrick? You don't know who Stanley
I thought
Kubrick is?
I heard Cooper.
I heard Cooper too.
Cooper.
Yeah,
I didn't hear.
whatever. What were you saying about what
Oh, yeah, he's got an ego. He really trying to figure out, what is like that whole South Park episode, raising the bar. That's not far off the truth. He's always, you listen to him before every movie. Like every movie, he's trying to make an advancement, and he'll say that like, "Oh, we couldn't shoot Avatar for 10 years because the technology wasn't out for it." And some shit with Titanic too, with the CGI. He was super proud of that.
But
Yeah.
when I think of the director in a movie with CGI in it, how much of a part does the director have?
Well, no,
What do you mean?
James
Other
Cam-
than like setting this tone for what they want the people who know CGI to
Well,
do.
James Cameron, he had a big role in actually making the technology,
Really?
like the 3D cameras for Avatar. I'm pretty sure he did. He had a big role in that. If not, he was like Steve Jobs, who just pointed fingers and tell people to create stuff that doesn't exist.
Yeah, because up until this point, I thought that James Cameron just told people like kind of like a Steve Jobs role, like, here, you're gonna fucking do this.
He's involved with every single scene. He is constantly
Okay.
just in there.
So he's a Scorsese kind of guy.
Yeah, he's kind of Sean McVay kind of guy, actually.
Oh, okay.
Just, big personality. No, that's terrible, but...
Sean McVay submitted.
Oh, he did.
Big time. Wipe that smile
You think
right
that's
off
the
his
last
face.
time he'll go to the Super Bowl?
Nah.
I don't
Exactly.
think so. Well, a lot of people think... I don't know.
It depends on how long he coaches for.
That wasn't his fault.
What do you mean it wasn't his...
That game was not his fault.
Yeah,
Wade Phillips.
he made so
no.
many stupid mistakes.
Okay, maybe not playing Todd Gurley that much was a mistake.
That's a
Clear
that was a
mistake.
huge. That literally they thrive off of play action. If they don't have play action, they are fucked.
It's true.
I think Jared Goff got too much credit
What do you mean too much
For what?
credit?
for being a
Going
decent
up?
quarterback.
Well, yeah, we all kind of knew that like he had his limitations. He was young and inexperienced, but McVay clearly did not do enough to like help him. But anyways, should we go back to James Cameron?
Yeah, let's go back to James Cameron. So yeah, up until this point, I thought James Cameron just told people what to do and how they should look, and then he had like little minions go off and do it for him. I didn't know he was more a part of
Yeah, he
it.
always has his sleeves rolled up. Just
Gonna talk
Fucking
about the
doing it.
deep sea adventure of him.
I'd love to talk about the deep sea event. This is what I don't like about James Cameron. The deep sea exploration, it pisses me off quite a bit. You know, he finds a niche that no one else has, and then he just shoves his dick in it, like the ocean. Who else? What other deep sea explorer can you name off the top of your head, other than James Cameron, that one guy who looked at the
I-
fucking Titanic?
I don't know any
Yeah,
deep
there you
sea
go.
explorers.
Yeah, that's why he did it. Who else knows the deep sea explorer?
I remember in that
Nobody.
documentary.
James Cameron, explorer.
He
of
was
the
like
sea.
everyone. He like we were trying to find a day to do it when like the oceans were clear, there was no storms, everyone was down in the dumps, and I just got everyone together, and I said, "All right, guys, we can do this. We have to get this done." I brought us all together, and we all started working like a team. He actually said that shit in the documentary to the fucking camera.
What do you think that's a ruse?
No, I'm just. Come on.
What point? Are
He
you
thinks
making
he's
about
like
that?
Tom Brady or something, the greatest
yeah.
leader of all time.
Yeah.
He's boasting about how great he is.
You know, instead of saying we can do this, I can do this, guys. You guys can set me up to go thousands of feet down in the ocean, and I'll be fine. You know why? Because I'm James Cameron.
Yeah, on
That's why.
Wikipedia, Fusion Camera System is a digital movie camera system developed by James Cameron and Vince Pace. I don't know how much he had involved in that, but from the Avatar documentary, it seems quite a bit.
What do you guys think about Vince Vaughn?
Vince
I don't
Vaughn,
know who the fuck that is.
You don't know
Yeah.
who Vince Vaughn is?
No.
that Jurassic Park, The Lost World prick. You probably haven't seen that movie.
Have you ever
though.
seen?
I've not seen a single Jurassic Park movie.
What's that one?
No,
Yeah.
no,
No.
You sit here today
bullshit.
before us.
You said you saw the first Jurassic Park.
Like a little bit of it. I didn't say I watched it all.
Why didn't you watch all of it? Or how much of it did you watch?
It's too boring to me.
He stands
You're a,
before
you're
us.
a fucking idiot.
I couldn't watch it. It was too boring. I couldn't get
No.
engaged.
How? No. How old were you when you watched this?
17,
I can watch it right now and be entertained.
How much of it did you watch?
And which one?
30, 40 minutes.
If if you actually mean 40 minutes, then to be fair, that is the best part of the movie. Those first 40 minutes.
It's funny because it wasn't.
No,
That's where everything gets built up.
that's where all the build up and everything, like the science behind everything. That was,
They
that was a
literally
great
show
thing.
you like the
I will
facilities
say
and
the
how
best
shit's
movie
done.
you guys got me to watch was Dark Knight.
How have you not seen these movies until now?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
I don't know.
I was
I don't
never
get it.
I was never a big movie guy. I knew the story of the Star Wars. I just didn't see it.
Well, Mark likes to watch movies,
Hey, he's a big movie guy.
but were you just never interested because you're a hard-headed creep?
No, I was more of a video game guy. My free time was video games. I had Game Boy.
A wooden chair that you sat in and got back pains for
Right.
weeks.
That's irrelevant.
Sitting in your basement. playing
Okay.
Minecraft in a wooden-
Renovating your basement.
No.
Renovating it.
There was no wooden chair there. That was the good chair. Now it's broken.
Probably like a plastic
There.
stool.
Wait, you just said there was no
it was a
wooden chair,
leather-
and then
it
you
was
said
a
it
leather
broke.
turning chair.
Well, if there
This
was
doesn't
no
add up.
chairs.
This doesn't add up.
If there was no chairs down there, then there were definitely
So
spiders.
How the fuck are you gonna tell me what's in my basement?
Has it been there?
No.
And you always complain about, are there spiders down here? There's always
I
spiders.
don't fuck with spiders. I fucking hate spiders. They're creepy. They're disgusting. And 8 little legs. Fuck that.
Well, how many legs do you have? Like
2.
No.
Okay, no. All right. I don't like spiders. I don't like.
I have
I don't
three
like
legs.
creepy crawly little fucking insects touching me.
Yeah, you
Fuck
don't
that.
like police or thunder either.
Crawling across my desk.
Crawling
fucking-
under the fucking
no.
table because it's lightning
Crawling
outside.
across my fucking
Thunder and
desk.
lightning.
Coming down on my head. I was wearing a fucking hat once. Thank
Helmet.
Christ. Coming down right in front of my fucking eyes.
What, a
I had-
spider?
Yeah, it fucking.
What, a
comes down
daddy
on its-
long legs?
No, like a little house spider.
The fuck is a house spider?
About the size of a nickel.
Ah, here comes the change in now, or the
Sounded
change
like it
comparison.
Do you have a nickel so I can see a visual representation?
I don't carry change on me.
Why do you say a fucking nickel? Makes you sound like a dick.
What?
Oh, it's just a size comparison.
That's
Like
a
a
that's a
nickel.
general comparison for the size of something.
Whenever you
Coin.
compare spider, everyone always compares it to like a quarter or something like that.
Or a
I wouldn't
penny.
say
Because
everyone.
it's the easiest thing.
They generally
or
do
penny.
easier things to.
Maybe a
make
ruler.
it-
If you're
yeah.
trying to the length of the legs. But yeah, I don't fuck with spiders. Now going
Like the
back,
length of the
I
legs.
had a Game Boy, I had a
Who the fuck-
GameCube, Xbox 360. I had a PS1. What else did I have? I had a Nintendo 64. I played a lot of Nintendo games when I was
You
younger.
only play Minecraft.
Nope.
What are you saying? Minecraft and Geometry Dash. Look at your channel.
Ah. No, going back. I was a big Nintendo player back then. I'd say one of the best games I've ever played. Either Paper Mario. Mario Kart Double Dash was another great one.
Crash Bandicoot.
That was good.
Did you have PS2?
No, but I played it at Javier's house.
You're like Vin Diesel right now. You
That-
expect to be the center of
woman.
expect to be the center of attention.
There's a lot in this.
How can I ever do this interview with such a beautiful woman
Yeah.
standing before me?
Like if you played a lot
Some of the
Mario
be-
Kart game, is it as good? Or
No.
Double Dash?
Double Dash was one of the
Like
best.
what makes Double Dash better?
I don't know. Like it was just
Shut up.
It's nostalgia. Robbie.
here's
Nostalgia's clouding your judgment because you played it when you were like 8, like Cumberland.
we always remember the best games as the ones being older because they were a lot simpler. Nowadays game developers want to put more in.
I fucking hate every game nowadays. I'll be honest. Like I haven't played an enjoyable game since like
Red
Counter
Dead's
Strike.
good, though.
Red Dead, I'm getting into
Okay.
that, yeah. But I'm talking about like
multiplayer games.
multiplayer. Yeah, I haven't been pleased by a multiplayer game
When
since
was the
like
last time
Counter
COD
Strike.
made an actual decent game?
MW3.
Wait, who? Well, no, it's the same game. They're all the same games. You can't say like Ghost was worse.
They're the
like,
same
Ghost is
game with
pretty shit.
different features.
Yeah, how was it
Maps-
shit? It was damn near the
Maps
same
are a
thing.
big part of it, and the maps and Ghosts are probably one of
Dude,
the
it's
worst.
just this
I'd say
resentment
the last
shit.
time
You-
we had a good time on COD was MW3, right?
Black Ops 2.
Black Ops. Wait, did Black Ops 2 come after MW3?
Yeah.
Yeah, then Black Ops 2.
We all started playing like Black Ops 2,
Yeah.
and then Ghost
Black Ops 2
came
League
out.
play.
Ghosts came out.
And then
That was fun
everyone
for a
just
bit.
stopped in the middle of like
Yeah.
I don't know, like because they take a year in between every single
Yeah.
game, and we just stopped midway.
The
It's
only
like,
game that is still fun to play sometimes is if you can get a group of people playing Minecraft. If you can actually get people to play it seriously,
Any game is fun if you have a group of people.
No.
that's
You should
depends.
Any game, you can even play like the shittiest easiest game ever.
If you get a group of people to play Fortnite with me right now, I'd tell you to go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
It's Fortnite.
Any battle royale game can go fuck itself. I'm done with Apex Legends too.
That's
not
fine.
having a fun
Apex
with
is
that.
fine.
I'm not having
Apex
fun
still
with it. It's
has potential in
repetitive.
it.
It's repetitive.
Any game is repetitive. Any multiplayer game is
Well,
repetitive.
battle royales, I'm just so worn out of. Battle royales are just like the 90-day nut rags of game genres.
There is
They're just so
the
disgusting.
next COD is supposedly MW4. There's supposed leaks. They've got. Here's the best part. You're gonna hate this because I got pissed. Remastered MW2 campaign. All right. But it's missing one thing. Can you guess?
No Russian.
Yep. They removed no Russian.
Well, they kind of have to.
Why?
Why?
Cause you're shooting fucking people
don't
in
have
an
to-
airport
okay.
terminal.
So what? How is that going to contribute to any sort of?
Did it really build on the story?
It was a
Yes.
very big part. That was
I
one
don't
of the
remember
biggest
playing it
missions that
much.
COD has ever put in any game.
Well, because it was so controversial.
Exactly.
They had a pop-up message that said if you wanted to play the mission.
Yeah,
not
there-
That should
specific-
be the
go.
thing. If you want to skip it, you should be able to
like,
skip it.
I know I'm not offended by this content.
That's like
What?
banning.
They think that by removing that, they will reduce mass shootings.
Well, no, you know, he's not. What the fuck are you guys fucking with?
They're fascinated by the audio levels going up and down.
Okay. Well, no,
It's the same as blood pressure
it's
or heart rate.
well, it's not like it's gonna turn,
Get me all fucking worked up.
all nice, good boy Nick. It's not gonna turn him into like a shooter, but the guy that's fascinated by like Eric and Dylan, like you.
I'm not
those
fascinated.
kind of people.
I'm fascinated from the standpoint of why did they do it? What in their mind told them to do it?
Talking
The
to them.
psychological point of view from it. I'm not
Well,
fascinated by some fucking.
No, I think
I'm not fascinated by some
Not
kids
gonna lie.
fucking killing a bunch of people.
No Russian was pretty fascinating to me.
No, it was not bullying.
It
at
was
all.
a shock to me
It was-
that this isn't
they
a
didn't
video
kill
game
people
and I'm
because they were
fucking
bullied.
shooting
They killed people
random
because
people.
They wanted power. Not so much power. I don't know about that one.
Well, then what are you
It
going to
wasn't
kill a
ju-
bunch
it
of people
wasn't bullying.
for?
They were not bullied at all.
Yeah,
they had
that-
great
that-
lives.
That was rude.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Eric and Dylan.
Oh, I thought we were talking
They had
about
great lives. They were
MW2
not
campaign. Fuck.
They bullied other kids.
Dude, Commander Silk wasn't bullied. What are you talking about?
They actually bullied other kids.
Yeah, Eric and Dylan, they were just like,
Eric was fucking out of his mind. He was fucked to begin with.
he
Dylan
just thought it was
kind of
so.
followed.
He was like that Doom fucking game. That game was not good for him.
Well, they made custom levels too.
yeah.
Like, and if you can imagine what a custom level is in their mind, it's gonna be fucked up.
The problem with what happened is because people ignored the red flags.
People
They-
still
they
ignore
straight up
red
asked a
flags.
girl, "Can you
People
get us
still
guns
ignore
for
the
the
red
show?"
flags.
Oh yeah, no, that's the
It's-
biggest
it's
problem.
the
Is people ignore red
stupidest thing.
flags. That shooting that just happened in Aurora, Illinois. He wasn't supposed to have a gun. Somehow he was
What
able to
happened there?
get a gun.
I read that in the chat a couple days ago. I didn't see it.
It happened yesterday.
Oh.
He was not supposed to have a gun. Nick Cruz was not supposed to have a gun. They called the sheriff's office. It was either the sheriff's office came there, police, I don't know, whatever. Police came there 30 or so times. No one ever thought that, I don't know what I want to say. Let me reword that. First of all, he was investigated by the FBI, I think, once based on... He was suspended from his school based on threats to the school. He was investigated from the FBI. I think there was a YouTube comment or something like that that said, I want to shoot people. Or I want to shoot a school. I want to become
And
a
nothing was done?
School shooter. I don't know if I don't remember if the gun was purchased legally. If it was, that's a problem. He shouldn't have... At that point, he should be removed from any list, or he should be put on a list saying this guy can't buy a gun. But somehow he was somehow still able to obtain one. Thanks.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna hire you as a fucking bounty hunter to go in there and take out all the illegal
how do you
guns
solve
in
the
America?
issue? That's the
Can't.
Well,
You really can't. I mean, you can. It's gonna take a while. No one knows how to fucking. No one has a feasible option.
It's really dumb to say that violent video games have. Oh, all kids. They all know it's not real.
all
Well, no
kids.
shit. They know it's not real. That's not the fucking point.
It's a parenting issue. Why?
whether it's real or not, it has an influence. Like to say it has no influence at all is that's not.
I'm not influenced to kill people.
We've all been playing
Like
violent
I
video
said,
games for
it does-
such a long time,
it's
and none of
not-
us want to harm people.
It's not the entire blow of the fucking. You know, when you blow up, it just adds to it.
Think
like-
about the Slenderman girls, though.
Yeah,
They're,
Oh,
fucked,
yeah.
they're fucked in the head.
Definitely influenced.
Well, of
Yeah.
course they were fucked to begin with, but then you give
So
them.
then
the game-
fucked people shouldn't be playing shit like that.
Well, it's,
So then
yeah.
it would come back to a parenting issue.
So then
Why-
what are you
why-
gonna do?
why did they
regulate,
have it?
regulate video games to those who?
Well, yeah,
qualify?
you of course you
The only
gotta
way they're
do
gonna
it.
get the only way they're gonna get it is through a parent.
That's why there's a 17 up thing on games.
Exactly.
So, I'm pretty sure parents.
That's
not
referring to the
just gonna
violent
say-
video games. If you're referring to the Slenderman thing, it's
That's
they're gonna find that on the internet. That's nobody's fault.
Oh.
It's the parents' fault for letting them. Like they should
How do you monitor that though?
don't go on the internet. What do you?
It's kind of hard in today's day and age.
Yeah.
I mean,
though. It's a lot harder. I mean, that argument could be made a couple years ago, but like nowadays, like parents just give their kids their phone. Like they give them like iPads and shit like that. So like obviously, if a kid wants to learn something, they're just gonna learn it
but
anyways.
you hear those stories about like strict parents, like, let me see your phone, let me see your text message.
That's true.
I mean, if you really don't want that to happen, you can do that.
I just throw the phone away. Fuck do you need it for?
Like Tom Brady during Deflategate.
This about wraps it up, I think. We done? Yeah. Conclusion.
Conclusion. If you're in the North Shore area and your lawn looks like shit, look no other than Mo Better Lawns LLC, operated here in the North Shore area.
If you need an unreliable piece of shit who has no work
I am no
ethic,
longer
look to
working
Hall.
there today, so you know it's a lot better than when it was.
If you
You
need someone
never
who
worked.
can't mow a lawn straight, call Ha.
Okay. This is all logical fallacies.
Keep in
by the
mind,
way.
this is a kid who has no jobs, not going to school, and he has someone else babysitting his younger siblings.
Someone babysitting himself. Can't even fucking take care of himself.
Is that why we wore the same pair of socks every day 2 years ago?
That's not true. That's not true at all.
Okay, yeah, just change the subject, Hog.
Well, I'm just
It's
making logical points.
No, you're just.
No, you're not. That's
spewing random shit
completely
out of your mouth.
irrelevant. Completely irrelevant.
Are we done here?
I don't
want to talk
about this anymore. I don't want to talk about it.
Close this out,
Shut
Ha.
up. Shut up. Just
Hmm?
Close this out.
Outro. I just did the outro.
No,
If
you
your
didn't.
lawn looks
Close
like
this out.
shit.
Close
Look
the
no farther
fucking thing
than
out.
Mo Wetter Lawns
Close it
LLC.
out.
Well, can you just do
Too
one thing right, Jack?
Close it out. We're all waiting.
What the fuck do I say? Thanks for listening.
do
If
I
you
say?
fucking did, God forbid
You-
you listen to this shit.
Oh my God! You sound like
Fuck.
you think you're Ray Liotta again. What the fuck do I say, man?
Well, I mean, what do I say in this? Like, God forbid anyone listens to this.
What do I say?
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys.